So for today's topic, we are going to discuss about David Hume. He is a Scottish philosopher, historian, economist, and essayist known specially for his philosophical empiricism and skepticism. The content of this topic would be his early life and works, his self-identification and dualism, the three laws of association, and the Bandel theory of self.
Easy Life and Works, a treatise of human nature. In 1734, after trying his hand in a merchant office in Bristol, he became the turning point of his life and retired to France for 3 years. Most of his time he spent at La Fleche on the Loire in the Old Anjou, studying and writing a treatise of human nature. It was Hume's attempt to formulate a full-fledged philosophical system. First, of the understanding. Discuss in order the origin of ideas, the ideas of space and time, knowledge and probability, including the nature of causality and the skeptical implication of those theories. Second, of the passions. Describe and elaborate physiological machinery to explain the affective or emotional order in humans and assign a subordinate role to reason in this mechanism. Third, the moral characterize moral goodness in terms of feelings of approval or disapproval that people have when they consider human behavior in the light of agreeable or disagreeable consequence either to themselves or to others. Self-identification dualism. Self is a bundle of perception like links in a chain. To look for a unifying self beyond those perceptions is like looking for a chain apart from the links that constitute it. Dualism. Hume believed in dualism. He based his argument on the mind-body dualism by believing in the passions. Passions involve desires, feelings, and other emotions. Also, Hume argued that the mental occurrences lack perceptual positioning and extension, those not considered material.
Ideas do not occur entirely at random, but in an orderly connection with each other. There are three laws of association. These are the bands or connections between ideas by which one idea revives the other in our minds. The three laws of association are law of similarity, law of contiguity, and law of causality. The three connecting principles of all ideas are the relations of resemblance, contiguity, and causation. The law of similarity says, similar things tend to revive one another. The photograph of a person reminds us of the person. The law of contiguity or nearness says, contiguous things tend to revive one another. Lightning revives in us the idea of thunder. This is contiguity or nearness in time. The law of causality claims that if two events are connected as cause and effect, then one revives the image of the other. Cloud and rain, mosquito bite, and malaria are connected by way of the law of causality. But the question here arises as to who is employing the laws of association. Hume does not believe in a permanent self, so he is unable to answer how the laws are employed or who employs these laws. Bandel theory of self contains nothing but a bundle or collection of different perceptions which succeed each other with an inconceivable rapidity and are in perpetual flux and movement. What we can learn from Hume is that our understanding of whether an action is right or wrong should be based on the response that it receives. In other words, we should rely on each other to determine what is right. Certain virtues such as justice and equality are virtuous because they work for us.